All right, guys, Mike here with the watch list video for Monday, July 28th. My God, this year's flying by. Let me put this up there. Quick description for new people in chat. Please pause the video and read that. Gives a good idea what we're all about. Real proud of you guys again. It was kind of it wasn't that narrow of a range today, but you guys certainly did a great job at finding the good stuff. I'm going to take credit for this one, though. I called LIDAR, L-I-D-R. Once it broke the high, pulled back, and then kept ripping, I said, okay, this thing's strong enough. I want to play a pullback. And my idea was right there. Retest of the earlier high. See that line? Right in the 5s buy zone between the 8 and the 20 EMA on 5s. And it was up from there. And I don't want to just stop there. Let me pause the video real quick. Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to switch to 5-minute candles on LIDAR and a wider range and show you that what happened later. Miguel gave this idea, right? That yellow line and the pinkish purple line. The yellow line's our magic line we talk about all the time, but when it lines up with VWAP on a strong stock that's pulling back to that area, Miguel did a great job of pointing that out. It was around $4.20, and it doesn't seem like much, but it went all the way to $4.95 and really kind of got that V bottom right there to give you a very nice profitable trade. Great heads up by Miguel. Also, RJC gave YYAI at 275, went to 391. I gave D-Pro early. I'll show you that one real quick too. D-Pro early over the 5-minute high, over 632, I believe. And it went to 699 within about 10 minutes. Again, another nice, quick, profitable trade for anybody that took it. And let me go back to the watch list now and talk about what we're going to be watching. Got a lot of setups, intraday setups that we can watch for together. And you guys do a great job of teamwork on spotting them and letting everybody know. So I like LTBR. What we call the baby nuke space is really strong. NNE, SMR, OKLO. And this one tends to go with them. And I don't have it drawn here. I'll probably post some charts later on Twitter. And stock twitch, but you can see that it's coiled, right? I didn't draw the lines, but you can kind of see it's getting tighter and tighter. I'm looking for a break to the upside, especially with the baby nukes getting strong. And I went ahead and put one of them on watch too, OKLO. You could also have SMR and NNE on watch. Pony, I like the looks of this one. It was a really strong stock back here. Then it kind of gave a little pop back here. And now you're kind of forming a little cup and handle over the last month or so. So I really like Pony a lot for a potential long. JOBY, it's extended from the moving averages, but it's been crazy strong. You had this one gap down and it's right back up near recent highs. So maybe over Friday's high, which was 1854. And then you've got the all-time high, I think, at least the last 3 years, of 1855. So it is kind of flagging up here, but it's also extended. So keep that in mind. MSOS is the marijuana ETF. And again, you can draw a line from here to here to here, and it looks like it could be trying to break out soon. That's all going to depend on legislation, by the way, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. LCFY had a gap back here, and it's been going sideways, and now it's trying to break above those recent highs. So that one's kind of interesting to me. LIDAR goes back on watch. Once it put in this gap up and sold off, I thought it was done. And then Friday was so strong. Yes, it closed way off its highs, but as day traders, we look for in-play stocks, and that certainly meets those parameters. MCVT had a big rip in after hours on top of this big move, but we definitely want to watch that one. I don't think there was any news, which makes it weird. OCTO, big breakout on Friday. We're going to watch that one. NVTS, after this nice pop here, it's kind of flagging, so that one certainly has my attention. RKT, which is Rocket Mortgage, had this big breakout, then it gapped up a couple days down, had it on bounce watch on Friday, did put in not much of a bounce, but maybe it found support at the 8-day, kind of retesting this breakout line right here. So maybe it's up from here, so that one goes on long watch. SMX, massive volume and a pretty strong close, so we want to watch that one. STEM, also was a big runner back here, a few days lower, and then a nice pop on Friday. OMEX is in the rare earth space now, and you kind of have a big cup and handle forming there. And then CRML, the chart looks very similar. It's kind of flagging right here if the rare earths get going. Those two are interesting. And then lastly, IOVA, and I've babbled long enough. Big nice run here, and then 2 days lower on declining volume into the 8-day. Could be a bounce play on Monday. I'll see you guys in pre-market. We'll add some gappers to the list. Have a great rest of your Sunday.